Hi everybody, welcome to Creating with Love. How are you? I'm up just opening my curtain to see if I can get a little more light, so that's what you hear. But here we are. I have been working on Mother's Day journals. Okay, this is a Mother's Day card. Okay, I'm not done creating these. I built them from the flat cardboard up. This is what this one is going to look like. But I am going to start one from scratch with you. I have 3 kinds because there were 3 different size cards I had. There's a lot of, not a lot, but there's a few Mother's Day cards in here that I am using in each one of them. And they're all different various sizes, as you can see. Okay. And I will have a flip through when I am done building these and decorating them and everything. But here's the front of one of them. Here's another that I am close to finishing. Here's one of the cards in here. It is pretty big. Okay. So, and then I'm not going to flip through it, but here's another one I will be working on. And whoops, that's upside down. So here is another card that I have. You're only getting a sneak peek of each one of them. But I'm going to build one of the covers with you right now so that we can you can get a sense of what I do and how I make the covers. Now these covers are thinner than the usual ones I make because I was making a lot of them, so I was conserving on my cardboard. Here's the cardboard pieces. They're 8x11s. So I'm using 9 1/4 inches, and we're doing the skinnier one that you saw earlier because here's all the papers for them. I already chose the papers. We'll put the signatures together and everything in different videos because you know of my time constraints on this. If I could go live, I would, but I don't trust the noise around here, so I'm not going to go live right now. So here's one of the pieces of the cardboard, and they look like this, guys. They're 8x11, 8x11 and a half. And I got these from Walgreens when they were throwing them away, and they're pretty significantly, well, whatever, significantly good. So, okay. So I cut each one down, and you'll see as I mark them, 9 1/4 long by 4 1/4 wide. Each side of them, so front and back. All right, I didn't mark front and back because they're identical. So I did mark the spines. This is the outside spine. Okay, so the outside spine is 1 3/4 wide by 8 1/2 long, and the inside spine is 1 5/8 wide by 8 1/4 long. And then you have your holes, which when I get to it, I'll show you how I came up with that. I think I have a template, but I'll show you on other pieces that how I came up with that once we poke these. Okay, I just use each one I make as a template, period. I don't know how I came up with them. I just gauge the holes myself. All right, so now I've chosen to do the smaller one because it's going to be easier. We're going to use double-sided tape and my cutter. Okay, so what did I say? It was 8 1/2 inches long, so we're going to go we're probably going to go, we're going to leave it at the 12 Okay, this is a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and this is out of my conservatory paper pad. It was a hot buy. So now I'm going to turn it to this side because all the butterflies seem to be going up that way. And I'm going to cut it down at, let's see, what would be a good, so I could fold it over, good size. Not at 10. So we're going to go to 10 and a half or 11. I'm going to use 11 just to be safe, guys. So we're going to cut this down to 11 inches. This is 12 inches. And we're going to keep the length. So we're going to turn it, all right? Now we're going to turn it this way. Kitty hair. I'm sorry about the kitty hair, man. My cat is always all over my desk and all over me. All right, so we're going to place, and yes, I got rid of my, I got rid of my crafting mat because it was bowing up like this, and I just couldn't do my projects anymore. It was like warping so bad, and I'm thinking, you know something, I'd rather just have my wooden desk. It's a hard wooden desk and I'm happy with it. So we're going to take our 9 1/4 long by 4 1/4 wide, and we're going to put our double-sided tape on it. So I'm going to tape one in front of you, and we're going to take the outside spine and we're going to tape it, okay, off camera. So I'm going to show you how I tape this one, and you can just follow on the other two. So what I do is I take my tape, and it's permanent. I just ordered some on Amazon because I can't go out to the craft stores and get it because we have to stay at home right about now. But that's okay because that'll arrive when I need it. I already have some that I did go out to a craft store and got. When I showed you guys a haul about a week or two ago, I got a lecture in a comment about going out and possibly exposing myself and exposing other people. And I know about the coronavirus. I don't need to be told how to protect myself or other people. I understand that a lot of people are out of work from this. I've been praying for everyone out there not to be, hit with this. It is not a good virus. It is basically terrorizing everybody. And so I went out before my area got told stay at home. And I don't appreciate being lectured. But then again, if you were concerned, I appreciate that. But I'm okay. Okay? And we've been okay. And I haven't seen my grandchildren in about a week and a half, which really rots. And kind of sad about that. But we're all okay because we're all self-quarantining. And no, we're not sick. No, we didn't get it. But we're just being cautious. And no, I'm not going into stores anymore. I'm having things sent to my home. So, and I hope each and every one of you are okay too. All right, so I have 3 pieces of double-sided tape going this way and this way. And then I have one going down the middle and each around each side. That is how I have done this, okay? Now I'm going to put you on hold so that I can do the other pieces, because if I don't, it's just going to blow my time. All right, guys, so the middle out piece, oh my goodness, the outside piece is now 9 inches because it fits the lengths of the book, but the inside spine should be 8 and a quarter. Okay, so this is 9 1/8. So now I'm just going to peel off this tape because I've already peeled off the other tapes, and then we're going to put it in place. I'm going to use one of my gel pens to show you how I've spaced the outside covers from the inside covers. So I'm just going to place these in place for now. Be careful not to touch them because they will stick to you. Okay, I'm just going to place these there. It's really aggravating when they move, but for now, and I'm going to stand up and I'm going to place this one in the middle. By the way, you see this is doubled, so I did put 2 of the pieces of cardboard together after I cut them down, and then I glued them and left them in a book, under a book, overnight. All right, so now I just need to make sure that this is going to fit in the middle, and it will, but I'll move that over. We need to give some room over here. You have to make sure all your perimeters have at least a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch so you can fold over the paper. So now you see you have these 2 pieces. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pen, make sure it, all right, and it's bright enough so now you can see it. And I'm going to go down each side, right there, each side of the inside spine. So now, because you have that space there, you're going to take it and you're going to give yourself that much space when you go to lay it down. So I'm going to turn it over. As you can see, the tape is on this side. And we're going to make sure it's even with each edge. And you're going to make sure that you can see the line fully, because that line is like, you're giving yourself a little less than 1/8 of an inch. So that's down. Now you're going to do the same thing for the other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. And I'm going to show you again. So space it out. Okay. And that's all even. Lay it down. Okay. Now, I want to miter the edges here, like so. Okay. We're going to miter each edge. Or, you know what I mean, just trim each edge so that when you fold, you're not going to have a problem. Okay. Now I'm going to get my folding tool, or this, and I'm going to start bending up. And this is very important that you use this tool on the inside when you put the liner in here. So there you go there. Okay. Then we're going to turn it over. And we're going to do the same thing. You're going to help that paper just to bend. Okay? You don't press very hard. Now, we're going to... I'm sorry, guys. I got my head in the way, didn't I? So now we're going to tape up all the edges around here. Look what it looks like. Okay? You can see how a book is coming together. But we're going to tape up the edges around here. Okay? So we're going to take our tape and we're going to go all the way down here on the edges. And just keep going on each edge. And just going to keep going. One more edge. And there you go. All right. So why am I doing Mother's Day journals early? Because I have a mother and I have a few people in church that are mommies that they might want a junk journal. So, thank you.
Hi, guys.
These people love making noise when I'm trying to record. Well,
hey, you got a cane to whop us upside the head now, so you good?
All right, so we're bending the corners over. We're bending the edges over. And we're going to just, we're going to take the tape off. And we're going to just, as tight as we can, then this is a very important tool. It comes from the Dollar Tree and it works well. Then we just place the little ball here and we can bend it. Place the little ball here and you can bend it. So this paper cracks, so I might come back with some kind of permanent marker. So now we're going to do it again. We're going to fold over the edges. And now see how that works? And this tape is from Joann's and it is permanent and double-sided. It's pretty strong. So, all right, now I'm going to do the other sides and I'll be right back. Okay, so there we go. Remember to use your tool very gently in the corners here to score it as you're bending it. Okay? That'll help it not really rip. It tore a little bit here, but there's tape holding it and everything. And then you're going to have a piece of paper. This is the DCW V paper I picked up at Goodwill. And all I got to do now is trim it down here. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to put this paper on the inside. But look what we got. We got a jacket for a book. See that? Made our own cover. And by the way, guys, I did this all by myself. I never copied anybody. So these are my designs. So if you want to follow my designs, that'll be a nice thing. I don't want to be accused of like stealing other people's designs. I won't do that. I sat there and figured this out by myself. And I've been doing it since Christmas. Because I've made those other Christmas ones. Junk journals. This is a junk journal too. Okay, so we have this piece of paper that's going to line the inside. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with the tape. I actually have a wonderful glue that I really like. So I'm just going to do the outside perimeters of the paper. Okay. And then I'm going to use this glue. It's called Fast Grab Tacky Glue. It's a pretty good glue, guys. It's Aleene's. It cost me $8. It was supposed to be half price, but they never took that off. But it's worth it, I think. So now I'm going to turn this over. And once again, we're going to line our paper, each perimeter, okay? I'm going to line the perimeters. This is good cardstock. If you ever get this cardstock, or if you're ever need cardstock, this is a good one. It doesn't really crack. I've used it in the other books and it's pretty good. This one's pretty thick and I like this color. All right, so you see how I'm lining that. And the glue is going to take care of the middle. So we don't use all of our tape. Now, one thing I am going to do is I am going to put tape down the spine here. Double-sided tape right here. And I'm actually going to put one here and one here after the bend. All right. Taking care that you don't go too far with the tape so that your piece of paper won't cover it. There you go. So we're going to take off each piece of tape. 1, 2, 3. Then we have this one. And I gotta get the glue going too somehow. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to peel this off because it sticks to the backing and then comes off when you try to peel it. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this glue down the spine. Here, here, and around the perimeters of the paper so it could grab really where the tape isn't. Really hard. This is a good glue. I love it. Now I want to do envelope junk journals. mail envelope. Okay, so now I'm going to stand up again. Oh my Lord. And we're just going to place it right smack dab in the middle. Okay, as much as you can. Now there's pieces here that show white, but I'm not worried about that. I might end up covering them if I remember. So now that's on tight. We need to just burnish this on. And the glue is going to grab real quick because that is fast grabbing glue, and I love this. And it is pretty strong. So, and I've said that before, right? All right, so here is your book. Now, you're going to have to work your tool as you're bending your paper. Okay, work it very slowly because then you're going to get bubbles. And you watch this side when you do it because you're going to get bubbles as you bend the other side. So now we're giving the paper some memory. Okay. All right, that side's done. Now we're just going to turn it. And we're going to start bending and then start helping it to bend. Okay. I think my son's leaving. He's not supposed to go out. But he's going out anyway. So there you have your jacket for your first Mother's Day junk journal. And if you want, I have a strip, but I don't want to use it right now, of material. And I'm still standing up, so I can't see if you can see where I am. I'm going to sit down. Okay, so if you want, I don't want to do this to this one, but if you wanted, you could glue with some Fabric Fusion that I got from Michael's when I went shopping. I got all this glue so I could stay in. If you want, you can put this on the outside of the spine. This is strong enough. It's going to hold the inside of the spine in there, okay, with tacky glue and tape. That's going to stay. This fast grab tacky glue will hold this in because I have others that I made. I have the cards and the papers, and that will be another video that I chose, okay? These were free cards. I have over 427 cards, and don't ask me how I got them because you'll probably gross out, but there's millions of videos on it. But I saw these being chucked, and I took them. Let's just say that. So these were worth it. These are Dollar Tree cards that were for Mother's Day last year, and there were these alone, there were 127 of them. So that's why I'm making Mother's Day junk journals. And I chose the papers, and then we're going to make a separate video of putting the spine together and the signatures. They're all going to be separate, and then putting the journal together, and then we're going to go along and decorate the journal and make stuff so that I have material to bring out to you guys in videos. I wanted to get good enough, and no, I can't sew because I don't have a sewing machine. I wanted to get good enough making junk journals without the sewing. I wish I could sew, to be able to bring to you videos of making them. So, and I wanted to get enough material like the papers you use and stuff like that. And I want to do business mail one. I just got to figure out how to make the cover durable. So, okay guys, I'm going to end the video for now. It's at 30 minutes, okay? So a couple of shout outs. Loretta the Frugal Scrapbooker, go see her on YouTube. Crafty Crafts by Dina, go see her on YouTube. Crafty Bean, go see her on YouTube. Crafty Graham on Facebook, and she does lives on Facebook. Go see her, she's pretty good. She does chalk couture. Vintage Faith Journals, please go see her on YouTube. Crafty Life Forever 77 Crafter, go see her on YouTube. Happy Birds Glitter Nest, go see her on YouTube. And Sazon Vintage World, go see him on YouTube. Give them all a subscribe and a like, and let them know that I sent you. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Your comments and suggestions help and encourage me to keep going. Hit the bell for notifications to be notified of when I put up new content. Read the links below. And if you want to order one of my books, go to my email or my snail mail, send me your invitation, and I will send you my link to my PayPal, and I will send you a book. I have about 10 in stock at here, right here. My book is Domestic Violence in Homes, and I wrote it. God bless all of you guys, and Lord Jesus, keep us under your wing. We speak Psalm 91 over us. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Coronavirus, go away. Stop killing. You shall be killed in the name of Jesus. Go away in the name of Jesus. Hey everybody, have a good day and stay safe. God bless you all.